But yesterday we had second of our two sprint finishes. One for the sprinters, one for the breakaway riders as well. In the early stages of yesterday's long sustained run from Veszprém to Siófok and down in and around Lake Balaton. Heading for the hills today, so it was a final opportunity for, well, at least with a day remaining for the sprinters, and unfortunately quite a few sprinters were caught up in this mass pile-up. Absolutely devastating effect on the peloton. 8 riders indeed forced to non-finish yesterday. Many of them caught up in this accident. Most of the riders thankfully able to get up. No serious injuries incurred, which is, I think, pretty remarkable actually. And just, well, it was a little bit of a crosswind section. The Team Flanders Balois squad decided to go racing, forcing the riders over into the right-hand side, into the ditch. Ryan Mullen just hitting the deck, and lots of riders implicated in that one. Ultimately, we had quite the scrap out the road from the breakaway, with the Janos Pelikan profiting greatly, and for a while he was the virtual race leader, not just on the road in terms of the distance they had up the road, but also the bonus seconds gained meant he was ahead of Danny van Poppel, the man in yellow, who needed to be in the top 3 in order to retain his yellow jersey. Van Poppel gunning for a second successive win, hanging the coattails of the Jaco Alula lead-out train. Beautifully presented job done for Dylan Groenewegen, but not quite able to fend off the late run, the late surge from Danny van Poppel. Nice bike throw, went to the photograph. Ultimately, about a half a wheel between them. And Dutch one too, but this one again going to Danny van Poppel. Remarkable brace of victories for a rider who's not a